So hi, I'm Chris, and welcome to my gaming table. Tonight I'm talking about Settlers of Catan. I'm talking about the Seafarers expansion. In particular, I'm talking about the one of the scenarios in the expansion. So the Seafarers, there's a few rules governing how to build ships, but otherwise it's mostly an expansion full of different scenarios. So there's a couple of editions of Seafarers. If your box looks like this is the 4th edition. If your box looks like this, it's the older 3rd edition. Both are nearly identical. Some of the scenarios are a little different. So the scenario I'm talking about is called Fog Island. It's from the 4th edition. There are some scenarios very similar to it, nearly identical, but they are different from the 3rd edition. So what's going on in this game is if you have Seafarers, you can build boats. If you're not familiar with Seafarers, boats are pretty much, they work just like roads, only they go in water. It costs 1 sheep and 1 wood to build a boat. So here we are, we have some boats out here. In this particular scenario, all of the starting settlements are going to go in this crescent-shaped island over here, and then all expansion is going to have to be going out in this direction. You can see obviously we have this huge gaping hole in the middle of the island here. So what happens is, this scenario is called Fog Island, so we don't know what's out here. As you build a ship or a road next to an empty spot, you flip the top tile off of this deck. So this deck was randomized and shuffled up, so there's more water in here. There's the desert tile, and then there's some resource hexes. So a whole bunch of different stuff in here. So whenever you build a ship or a road next to one of these empty spots, you draw the top one, see what it is, and you place it right where you built your new ship or road. And if it's water, fine. If you continue to expand, you put another ship out, you draw your next one, and this one happens to be a resource hex. So we also have this stack of chips here. These are the number tokens. You draw the top one, this was shuffled up, and so that's what you have. So now it's free for anyone to start building on it and settling on it. So you're going to have this whole mix and hodgepodge of resources and water hexes going out there. So very different from a normal game of Catan, where you're able to do a lot of long-term planning, because you can see the entire board at the very start of the game, whereas this one, the interesting thing is the board develops as the game goes on. One of the desirable things you'd want to extend out here for is there's these gold hexes. Gold hexes, they produce normally, except when this number is rolled and you have a city or settlement on it, you can draw any resource card you want. So there's no gold resource card. Instead, you just draw any one of the 5 that you want, which is very versatile and very powerful. So a lot of reason to want to build out there. So the good thing about this scenario is that it provides a lot of variety and very new way of thinking, and you got to really do some good risk management with it. And one of the drawbacks is there's not a lot of good spots because you have all this water and land mixed up. These nice sweet spots that are surrounded by resources, they're pretty few and far between. Personally, if you have the fisherman expansion, I'd recommend using that. Plenty of spots to place some fish tiles, and you can produce fish, and that'll make up for not getting quite so many resources. It'll probably help the game go a little faster. So if it looks fun, grab yourself a copy of Seafarers and enjoy.